Good morning. We're starting out with a pretty sunrise in Springfield, a few clouds and warm temperatures. It's 71 degrees on south and southeast winds at 8 miles per hour. Temperatures are in the upper 60s and lower 70s, much above average. Our average morning low is 57 degrees. It's 71 right now in Springfield. We've got the sticky dew points too, where it just feels a little bit uncomfortable out there this morning. By dismissal, we're looking at a grade of an A-, 93 degrees, mostly sunny, hot and sticky. We could pop a storm or two, but most of us stay dry, just hot and sticky. We'll drop to about 70 degrees tonight. By tomorrow, we bring in some tropical remnant showers from Imelda. They come up from Texas. The clouds will take those temperatures down, where we won't be as hot as we've been, back it down into the lower 80s, a little bit closer to average. Then we have a front that will stall through the weekend, so we keep rounds of scattered showers and storms with temperatures closer to average in the lower 80s there. We could have some locally heavy downpours out of these showers too. With the pattern staying unsettled with rounds of clouds and rain, we keep the temperatures closer to average in the lower 80s. Again, average is 79 degrees. So we're looking at this storm chance lingering into early next week. One thing to note, while the afternoon high temperatures will be cooler and closer to average, the overnight low temperatures will still be pretty muggy in the upper 60s to about 70 degrees because clouds and moisture on the overnight actually keep us warm. So they'll help cool us during the day, but they'll keep us still a little bit on the humid side on the overnight. Joe, Lauren.
The Iberia, Missouri School District says it's investigating a threat. A student made a comment about carrying out an act of mass violence at the high school. However, the Miller County Sheriff's Office has already intervened.
The student will not be on school grounds today while deputies investigate the validity of that threat. More officers will be at school, though, for extra safety, and the student will be appropriately disciplined. The school leaders send their thanks to the students who initially reported that as well. Moving on now to some political coverage for you this morning. In order to help fight the increasingly high rate of violent crime in St. Louis, Governor Mike Parson is holding a follow-up meeting today with leaders from the city and other local, state, and federal law enforcement partners. The governor will meet with the mayor of St. Louis City and area prosecutors to determine ways the state can assist. Parson also has meetings set with several community development corporations in the city as well. Following the meetings, the governor will hold a press conference to share immediate actions the state can take to help fight violent crime.
We have some good news to bring you this morning. A local program that helps baby boomers who are 60 and older living in Greene County is celebrating another milestone. The Give 5 program proudly graduated its 10th class last night. Give 5 provides a way for retirees and seniors to utilize their passions and talents in areas in need in the community. Classes are held once a week for 5 weeks. Seniors visit about 24 local nonprofits to learn about volunteer opportunities. One graduate says the experience was eye-opening.
Education changes lives, and people that are educated, their lives change. Well, I got educated. I've been here 40 years, but I learned so much about this city that I didn't know. And so I'm just so glad to have taken part in it.
Mayor Ken McClure was the commencement speaker. The next class, get this, Class 11 is already full, but applications are being accepted for Class 12 in February and March. And in today's education coverage, free flu shots are available for Springfield students. Vaccine clinics will be set up in all 55 schools beginning next Monday. Parents need to give permission first. You may not be thinking about the flu quite yet because it's still so warm outside, but the director of health at SPS says the flu can happen any time of the year. It also impacts the whole family, so parents should think about getting a flu shot as well. We spoke to Jean Graybill about some common flu misconceptions.
The biggest issue is I'll just not get it and see what happens. And we don't just not put our seatbelt on. We always put our seatbelt on, and that offers us protection. And that's what the flu vaccine does for us. People often say, oh, I got the flu after I had the flu vaccine. No, it's not a live virus, it's dead. So you're not getting the flu from getting the shot itself. You were probably exposed to something prior to getting the vaccine.
The flu vaccine fights against the latest strain and lasts about a year. She also reminds you to make sure you're washing your hands frequently and sneezing into your arm.
It is always important to have a plan in case of any emergency that may happen in your home.
One nursing home in Arkansas is taking action now so residents don't have that question mark when it comes time. Hannah Zettel is here with us to explain.
That's right. The month of September is National Preparedness Month, and staff from the Dardanelle Nursing Home are hoping to ease residents' minds. The facility is also aiming to bring awareness to families and the community as a whole that being prepared in the event of a disaster might just save your life. Vicki Neal is the head administrator at the Dardanelle Nursing Rehabilitation Center. She says it's the little things that we tend to forget during an emergency, and sometimes the most important.
They should have like a backpack with food and snacks and medications. They should have all of their important documents in a place to where they can have easy access to those in the event that they were to have to leave their home.
Earlier this year, Arkansas endured historic flooding, yet the nursing home says having an emergency plan in place allowed them to stay calm and help residents evacuate quickly.
All right, Hannah, thank you for that story. Arkansas's Attorney General is requesting to have some of her cases reassigned. She's accusing the judge, who's currently over her cases, of being biased against her staff. The reassignment request filed by AG Leslie Rutledge states Judge Wendell Griffin yells at her staff when they appear in court and bullies them by threatening them with sanctions. An attorney for Griffin denied any claims of bias, though Griffin was banned from execution cases in 2017 after participating in an anti-death penalty demonstration the same day he blocked the state from using a lethal injection drug.
Important note for you out there, if you plan on flying out of Kansas City anytime soon, you'll want to prep for extra travel time to get there. Construction on a new terminal is about to begin, and the airport says that is going to cause traffic delays for you. In some areas, traffic will be reduced to one lane, and a road allowing drivers to return to the terminals after leaving will be closed. Also, if you're picking up someone, staff recommends parking somewhere rather than trying to continually drive around the terminals while you wait. The construction will continue for about a year, and traffic delays could last just as long.
A 4-year-old boy and a family friend were both found dead in Gasconade County on Monday, and yesterday Highway Patrol has now identified the pair. 4-year-old Bentley Turner and 37-year-old Monty Barton were found not far from an abandoned car. Both were from Bell, Missouri, which lies between Marys and Osage counties. Autopsies are scheduled for today to determine the cause of death. The patrol's investigation is ongoing.
A quick look now at what is trending for us this morning here. A story that we mentioned before. U.S. Secretary of State Mike Pompeo went to Saudi Arabia to meet with the prime minister there to talk about the oil attacks there. But the Iran foreign minister, Javad Zarif, threatened all-out war in the event of a U.S. or Saudi military strike on the country. That is new as of this hour, so something to watch out for, and we'll wait to see if the president responds as well.
All right, and one other quick trend is a medical trend this morning that will be on CBS this morning. If you have heartburn or know someone that does, there are some concerns that the generic drug could cause cancer. So it's currently on hold as the FDA investigates that and looks for some more information. Important
news here as well. Sending someone to the movies, everyone. We got the popcorn bucket. Who's doing it this morning? You guys, go for it.
We'll do it.
All right. What do we have and who is winning?
Clara Sykes.
Nice. She likes action and adventure.
What's her favorite movie?
Very nice.
Arsenic and Old Lace.
Okay, there we go. Congratulations,
Nice.
Clara.
I love it. Yeah, and those scatter storms will have to wait for her to go to the movies, right?
Yeah, we've got one more hot day today, 93 degrees by dismissal and mostly sunny. Then we're looking at some scattered showers and storms starting tomorrow through the rest of the week, but the temperatures will come down.
All right, everyone. Thanks so much for joining us and starting your Thursday morning with us here on Daybreak.